You all wanted to know, am I single? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys asked some questions. I'm gonna answer them. First question, how old am I? I am 24 years old. I just turned 24 in June, and that makes me a Cancer. How tall am I? I'm 5'7". What's my natural hair color? I'm blonde, but you guys don't know that, and it won't ever come back to blonde. Is this my full-time job? Social media as a whole is my full-time job. Very blessed to have that as my full-time job. And I do enjoy it. A lot of you guys have asked if I enjoy actually what I do. And yes, I super enjoy what I do. I find it really fun, like exciting to get to like build new things. And this is a new journey that I'm trying to do too, this YouTube thing. So I'm really excited and I really hope it goes well. Next, my favorite books. I have a couple of favorite books I can show you. First, Phantom of the Opera. I love Phantom of the Opera. It's my favorite book. I love the musical. I love the show. I just broke my bookmark, but I love it. This is the second book in this series. The first book is called Six of Crows, but this one's called Crooked Kingdom. I love this series so much. It has so many really good characters in it. And last but not least, I really like Devil in the White City. This is like a nonfiction book for the first time. I usually like fiction and make-believe land, but this one's really, really well written. The Chicago World Fair and the murders that happened in it, and I really like this book. So those are my favorite books. What are my top 5 favorite horror movies? This is a great question. I love this question. I would say I love the Saw franchise. I love Texas Chainsaw franchise. I like Hostel a lot. I really like the Halloween franchise. I really like the VHS series. I don't know if that's in top 5. There might be something I'm missing that might be in top 5 before that. But yeah, those are some ones that I really like. We have what's the hardest part about my job? I don't think my job's super hard, but I do think that the biggest challenge that anybody would probably have in having a social media career is continuing your growth and getting bigger and bigger without staying stagnant or feeling like you're not doing as good as you should be doing. I think always performing and always trying to be better than your last video or your last adventure, or your last whatever, can get a little challenging, and it makes people feel a little discouraged. Yeah. Jasper, next question was about my babies, about my kitties. This is the first one. This is Jasper. Everyone thinks he looks like Ron Perlman. Do you think he looks like Ron Perlman? Next, we have the Beans. Her real name is Butterscotch. Look, Bean. But I call her Bean because I don't think she can understand butterscotch, huh? I don't think you can understand. This is the baby. We have one more. I'll have to go find her. She's a little grumpy. Oh, this is Voodoo. I woke her up from her nap. She's a little camera shy, but I've had this cat since I was 15. She's gonna scratch me. Anyways, guys, those are my cats, and they're all perfect, sweet angels. Oh, a lot of you guys asked about my fangs. Are the fangs real? If so, where did you get them? What did you do for them? Yes, the fangs are, well, no, I wasn't born with fangs, but they are real. They're permanently on my teeth. I got them at a place in Vegas called Only Fangs. They were $600 a tooth, and it's like a crown. It's not like a veneer. I didn't shave my teeth down. I just got them put over my natural teeth. So yeah, that's the fang talk. No, it's not hard to eat with them. What's annoying is I can't bite my nails anymore, and I can't chew on like hard, sticky things with them. But other than that, they're really comfortable and really normal to eat with and have in your mouth, and I don't bite myself with them. What type of video games do I play? I love video games. I really like Switch games, but there's just not enough of them to like only play Switch games, but like Zelda, I love Zelda. I love Animal Crossing. On everything else, I play a lot of horror games. I like Dead by Daylight. I really like Five Nights at Freddy's. I think everyone knows that's my favorite. If you don't, Now You Do is my favorite game ever. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. I like playing Fortnite. I don't like League of Legends, but I like Mobile Legends. So yeah, I kind of like any game. It's just kind of hard. Okay, everyone's asking, a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people asked, do I like Lord of the Rings? I think it's very obvious. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. Yes, my username is based off of Lord of the Rings. It's very simple. Instead of Bilbo, it's Belbo. And Baggins was already taken. So, well, not on YouTube. I'm Bilbo Baggins on YouTube. But on like Instagram stuff, I just added the ES, the Gollum's ES, and it's Baggins'. Some of you guys asked who my favorite character is in Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And I'm bound to say Legolas because obviously. However, I think probably Gandalf or Sam. I really like Sam too. I like Pippin. Pippin too. Somebody asked, what's my favorite anime and what anime world would I want to live in? My favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter. Love it. Always have loved it. But what world would I want to live in? Is it bad that I want to say like Attack on Titan or something just because I kind of really want to live through like an apocalypse type thing like that, and I think that would be cool. But I definitely know that that's not the anime world I should choose to live in, and I'd probably pick like Fairy Tale or something like that where I can like have powers, or like Black Clover. One of the like very magical worlds, a little magical world. What are my favorite shows of all time is kind of a tough pick. I like Breaking Bad. I like all the like crime ones. Like I love Dexter. I like Prison Break. Like those kinds of shows are probably my favorite shows, but I don't watch a ton of that. I kind of watch more YouTube and more like movies. I love the movies more than shows. Where do you get the confidence to do what you do? I think that's a good, deeper question. I think it's learned. I think it's learned confidence. I don't think I started off having all the confidence. I think I'm still growing confidence, especially with like YouTube and stuff. It's such a different kind of thing that it's all a learning process, and it's all not always comfortable at first, but I think just doing it more and more and trying to understand that like you're not anybody else, you shouldn't want to be anyone else, will give you more of a confidence in who you are as yourself, and just learning to be yourself and not try to mimic everyone around you. You know what I mean? I think that's what's helped me the most. So where's my favorite place to eat? I like Mexican and Italian food the most. I think probably there's this place called Ventana. I like Ventana the most. Mexican, there's this place in Lake Las Vegas, I forget what it's called, but it's a Mexican restaurant, and that's my favorite place to eat. But if it's like fast food, I'm just gonna get like Panda Express or like Chipotle all the time. Where is my favorite vacation place? This is a good question. I have a lot of dream destination vacations, like Japan. I really want to go to Japan. I kind of just go to California a lot, and I love California, and I feel like there's a lot of places to go in California. Like I just like going to Disneyland. I know you guys hate that I'm a Disney adult. I know, I'm really sorry. I really try not to be a cringe one, but I love Disneyland. Mexico was fun, but I still would pick Disneyland probably. What is a bucket list thing that you haven't accomplished yet that you want to? I really want to do like a haunted tour across America and do all of the haunted places that are in America. Really like get to experience them and see if places are actually haunted or if they're just kind of like creepy, spooky. That's something that I think I want to do like soon. Where does my love for horror come from? I don't know. Something might be wrong. No. I've always loved horror. I think my dad and I watched a lot of crime shows and stuff like that growing up, but it doesn't really explain much other than I think just somewhere in me, I was a witch in my past life or something like that, but I love it, and it makes me feel a lot more comfort than like fear or anything like that. It's kind of just fun for me. And I think I really enjoy being spooked. Sorry, my cat's scratching my couch. I enjoy being spooked. I enjoy the feeling of like Halloween time. That's my favorite time of the year. So horror movies give me that feeling too. What other hobbies do I have? I love to do art. I really like to paint. I really like to make cosplays. I really like to I like to try to learn to cook and like learn to do like things like that. I really like working on things with my hands. I think all my hobbies kind of involve like building something or refurbishing something or sewing something. I really like water sports too. So you'll find me in the pool. What's my favorite thing about Disneyland? I don't know. Again, it's kind of just like the environment. I like the environment at Disneyland. I really like how magical everything feels. I like feeling like I'm in a little fairy tale all the time. So whether it's like a haunted fairy tale or if it's a Disney fairy tale, it doesn't really matter to me. The rides are fun at Disneyland, but like honestly, that's not probably my favorite part. It's probably really the environment and like the smells in Disneyland. The smells at Disney. What are you gonna be for Halloween this year? Well, as a lot of you may know, I usually do 31 costumes for 31 days. We'll see how that turns out this year. That usually means I do a lot of the main ones, but there are a couple ones that I haven't done yet that I really want to do. I really want to do Pinhead. I think that would be really cool, but it's gonna be like kind of a lot of work. And I really want to do a Monster High girl. So those are two slow peaks of what I'm probably gonna do, but there's probably gonna be 29 other costumes that you'll have to stick around and find out. What's my biggest fear? Moths. I hate moths. I don't think they should exist. I think they're scary. Also, getting my throat slit. Those two things off the table for me. Okay, kill me in any other way. I don't want my throat slit. I feel like this is projecting. That's somebody that like slit my throat. Please, guys, don't do that. Please, I'm begging. How do you deal with all the people that you interact with online? So I do get a lot of DMs. I do get a lot of interaction on my posts and on my videos, and I really like to try to respond as much as I can. I'm kind of used to hate comments. I'm kind of used to what people say. There are some things, like I'll usually just leave hate comments up or bad interactions. I just kind of ignore. But if people are being like really gross or really weird to me, I will just block them. I think that's the best answer in most of situations. I don't really retaliate. I don't really respond to like negativity as much as I probably used to and get really angry and be a little keyboard warrior, but that's kind of how I do that. When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? That's a good question. I didn't want to work. But I think I really liked animals. I wanted to be a vet until I realized that you had to like put animals down, and that was like 90% of the job. And like, I don't think I could do that. I wanted to be like a costume designer, which in a way I kind of feel like I am. So that's cool. I can do it like for my own personal gain and not like for shows. But I think those were the two that like biggest things I wanted to be when I grew up was like a vet or a costume designer / like makeup artist kind of thing. I don't know if any of you know this. I went to cosmetology school and that was gonna be what I was gonna do, but I ended up not doing that. So that's fun. This one is, are you going to Halloween Horror Nights? I always go to Halloween Horror Nights. I love Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm really excited because I think they're bringing a horror, like a universal horror experience to Vegas. So that'll be fun because it's going to be open year round and it's opening this October, and I'll definitely be at that one too. What cosplays are you going to be doing in the future? I have a lot of exciting ideas for cosplays, but right now I really want to make a female Griffith cosplay. I know nobody's asking for that, and probably nobody wants to see it, but there's that. I really want to cosplay Bilbo because I just think it doesn't make sense that I haven't done it already. And I really want to cosplay female Hisoka, but really well this time. I've done him before. I want to do him really well. I don't think anybody wants any of those cosplays, but those are the ones I'm most excited about, if you wanted my own personal opinion. So there's that. How many reels do you usually make at once? That's a good question, because a lot of people I think I make like a reel and then post it. No, I usually make like 100 in one sitting. and then I'm posting them in the span of like across months. And it's kind of just because like I think a lot of outfits, like you don't want to post it all at one time, but the outfit's still good and the content's still cute. So having like backups for days when you don't feel like you're wanting to film, or days when you know you're going to be out of town. I definitely make bulk content, especially for TikTok and like Instagram and stuff like that. So that was a good question because it's a lot at one time usually. And then a lot of the times I'm switching costumes. So like I'll get into one outfit and I'll have the same hair and makeup and I'll switch into a different outfit. And then it's like a whole new look and you guys are none the wiser. What's my favorite snack? I like sour gushers and I like goldfish. Those are my favorite snacks. I should be eating healthier snacks probably, but if you want my honest answer, it's just candy all the time. And yeah, chips, like goldfish and stuff like that. Alright, I think that's all the questions I have.
Okay, so
This is the question of all questions. You all wanted to know, really, really bad, am I single? And what's my perfect relationship like? The truth? The real answer? The answer you really want to know? Yes, I'm single. Sadly, very single. I don't know what I'm looking for, guys, but I think I just really want somebody that's nice to me and is a hard worker because I'm a hard worker, and somebody that isn't like that I can trust. I think those are the three most important things. You're nice to me, I can trust you, and you're a hard worker. If you have those things, there's a high likelihood we would probably get along. Okay, guys, that was fun. I had a good time reading those, and I had a good time like going through the questions and seeing what you guys all wanted to know about me. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you want to. Bye. Thanks for watching.